Hi guys, what's up? It's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. I just poured a recess. I love these. This is the raspberry lemon flavor and I have a little grocery haul for you behind me because I feel like it's been a long time since I've done a full weekly grocery haul for the two of us, like since I started living with my boyfriend. He moved in June 1st, so I thought I would share what a typical week of groceries looks like, how much it is, and then what we cook with it, because I really love to cook. Before going to the grocery store, we worked out what we wanted to eat for dinner and what we wanted to eat for lunches. He works in office more days of the week than not, so it's mostly dinner for two and then lunch for me and breakfast for me. So for breakfast, I know I want overnight oats every single day because it's been way too hot. For lunches, I think I'm gonna do a tuna salad for me. He'll do a BLT, super easy. And then for dinners, because it's hot, we wanted to do a cold peanut noodle salad with chicken. Then salmon rice bowls, that's one of our just go-to recipes. I think we have that every single week. And then we also wanted to make chicken little lettuce cup recipe that is new that we haven't tried. I think it's from the Defined Dish, but it just sounded good and like refreshing. So ingredients for that, we have shredded carrots, celery, green onion, baby bella mushrooms, lettuce, cilantro, garlic, ginger, lemon, avocado, lime. I feel like I buy this handful every single week. Strawberries, blueberries, and coconut yogurt for my overnight oats. I like to add coconut yogurt to make it more filling. He got some Olipop's, banana cream, and watermelon lime. Both of these sound gross to me, but you know, we all need a little treat. The 365 gluten-free sandwich bread. This is the best deal on gluten-free bread out there, and it's honestly very good too. Boulder avocado oil, chips, and sea salt and cracked pepper are our favorite. Brown rice noodles for the noodle salad and gluten-free penne because it was on sale. Turkey bacon for the BLTs, 2 packs of chicken thighs, and a very large bag of frozen salmon. 6 servings of salmon for under $30. Quite a steal, so I always keep this in the freezer and then we just defrost them overnight when we want salmon, and it's really great. I'll probably end up going to the grocery store or the farmer's market maybe like one other time this week. I already have eggs and I already have almond milk, but I really wanted some peaches and cherries, and they're just a lot better from the farmer's market. Same with tomatoes. So this is everything I got this week, and it came out to I think 130, but this salmon is gonna last us a while because it's 6 servings. Sometimes we'll go to Trader Joe's, but honestly, I've been having an issue where my produce will be like pretty much on its way out when I'm buying it there, and it just is kind of a bummer. Like, I'd rather spend a little bit more to have better produce. Like, these green onions are so sturdy. I noticed that when I picked them up, and like I just feel like at Trader Joe's lately, they've been disappointing me. Like, I'll buy garlic and then I open it and like all the garlic is like rotten, and I don't want to like go back there and return it. It's just a pain. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of this away, and then for dinner, I think we want to make the lettuce cups. So I'll see you guys once it's time for that because I have some work to do. For dinner, I made these chopped chicken lettuce cups from the Defined Dish. I will link the recipe below because I didn't make any changes to it. The first time I make a recipe, I like to follow it to a T, and then the next time I make it, I'll make adjustments. But I found this to be very well seasoned with the ginger and fresh garlic, and it was pretty fast for a weeknight meal. It would be even faster if you used ground chicken or turkey, but we really like this, and I will definitely be making it again. Really nice and fresh for summer. Good morning. I am going to make a smoothie because it's 80 degrees at 9 a.m. and I have brunch plans at like 11:30, 12. So I'm just making my favorite banana, almond butter, date smoothie with some oat milk, some vanilla protein powder, and sometimes I'll add like a shot of coffee or 2. You could even use cold brew, but it's delicious, it's filling. It's my favorite kind of smoothie whenever I go to a smoothie shop, so I just kind of like figured out how to make it at home.
So good.
I'm wearing white and I know that's risky. Before I head out to lunch, I thought I would meal prep some overnight oats so that I have breakfast tomorrow and for the rest of the week, because I forgot to do that last night and that's why I had to make a smoothie. I feel like meal prep can sound intimidating, but honestly, it really is just so that you can be lazy later. I'm also gonna wash and cut all of my fruit and make the peanut sauce for tonight's dinner, which I will leave the recipe for. And I might make some granola later this week just because I love having it on top too. But for now, this is more than enough. I am now gonna head out to go to lunch with my friend Julia. We are going to Great White in Venice. It's like right underneath the Venice sign. It is a really great place to take people if they're visiting LA. The food is delicious, super fresh. I really love their shaken espresso. I feel like every time I'm there, I have to get it. And then I think we're gonna walk around the Venice canals, maybe go shopping, and it should be a really nice Venice afternoon. For dinner, I made a peanut noodle salad with chicken and lots of fresh veggies. You can really use any protein. I love this with fried tofu. That's how I typically make it. But tonight I tried making it with chicken, and I love these rice noodles, both hot and cold. Just run them under some cold water after you cook them to ensure that they stop cooking and keep them cold for the salad. Then just mix everything together, and it makes for great leftovers, so I made quite a lot. It is Wednesday, and I just made some overnight oats with fruit and topped it with the last of my homemade granola. I'm about to go to the farmer's market because I missed the one on Sunday because I was out of town, and I just need tomatoes and peaches, maybe some cherries, like straight from the farmer's market. There is nothing better, and I like to take advantage of it as much as possible during the summer. I'm just really tired, but I'm excited to get some good fruit. I have to say the Santa Monica Farmers Market is becoming a favorite of mine just because of how large it is. They really have everything. Starting with tomatoes, I got 2 gorgeous heirloom tomatoes for our BLTs, which I think we're gonna make and bring to the beach to like watch the sunset, maybe tomorrow night or Friday. 2 small containers of heirloom cherry tomatoes. These ones I thought might have been sun golds, but now that I'm here, I honestly think that they just might be heirloom. I got some cherries, which I think I'm gonna eat right now because they're a little bit bruised, but they just tasted delicious, so I had to buy them. I got 6 yellow peaches because they are my favorite fruit of all time, so I would like to eat one with breakfast every day, or maybe make like a peach cobbler or some kind of dessert. So I just thought I would stock up. They're not even ripe and they smell delicious already. Some summer squash and zucchini. I think this is like a squash zucchini. I just love these in the summer with like a really light, fresh pasta and lots of basil. So I bought basil, and I'll probably make a pasta with some of those tomatoes. And lastly, I got some little baby bok choy, which I think I'm gonna make with dinner tonight, just like with some salmon and rice and like a Japanese barbecue sauce on top, because I don't feel like cooking a whole lot. It's really hot. So I think that will be dinner tonight. For lunch today, I am going to use my leftovers from our lettuce cups, but serve them with some shredded carrots and peanut sauce, because I don't know why I didn't think to put something fresh on top of these, and the peanut sauce will just elevate it. I could put peanut sauce on everything now. I feel like the biggest change since cooking for 2 is just that I don't often end up with leftovers, because I'll usually cook recipes that make about 2 servings or like maybe 3 servings, and I would always have leftovers for myself. But now I'm just like not having leftovers typically. But last night I did have leftovers. He just took them to work, so we're making it work. This Japanese barbecue sauce is one of my favorite marinades for both chicken or fish. Tonight I ended up adding some grated ginger and garlic along with black pepper, but I just brush it on and bake the salmon for 12 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And during that time, I will saute whatever veggies I want to serve and make rice. Tonight I did bok choy from the farmer's market with some sliced garlic and sesame oil. and then just served that with white rice and shredded carrots because the bag of shredded carrots is huge and it added a nice fresh element to it, which I really liked. Just made some overnight oats and a double shot decaf vanilla latte with some vanilla syrup and Oatly. It is lunchtime and I have leftover rice and some tinned fish. I have quite a few from Fishwife, and this one is their special collab with Fly by Jing. So it's smoked salmon with Szechuan chili crisp, and I feel like that is just gonna be so delicious with some rice. I have some avocado. It's really flavorful and really smoky. I loved the chili crisp, but the smoke was just a little bit overpowering and left the meal kind of unbalanced. So I'm gonna eat some cherries because I'm just like craving something sweet and not smoky. For dinner this night, I wanted a fresh summer pasta with sauteed squash. This is my favorite way to prepare squash. I feel like if you're not a fan, you need to try cooking some thick slices over medium heat with olive oil, and don't crowd the pan. I'll do this in batches to get the best results, but you'll get a really nice tender squash. And then I just added some garlic back into the pan, all of our cherry tomatoes, and let that cook down for the time it took to make some gluten-free pasta. Then I just combined it with some pasta water, and it will create a really lovely, velvety, light pomodoro sauce. We made it to Friday, and I'm skipping over my breakfast and lunch because I just ate leftovers, which is like so boring to watch. But it is 2 p.m. and tonight we're gonna do our little beach picnic with BLTs and some sliced fruit at sunset. So I thought I would just cook off all of this turkey bacon so it's a lot easier to make our sandwiches later tonight. And I'm also gonna make the crumble topping for a peach cobbler, so when we get back from the beach, we can make peach cobbler really quickly. I don't know if we'll cook it before we leave or like cook it when we get back, but I just know it's faster to make the topping. I'm gonna do a mix of brown sugar and coconut sugar as well because I really like how caramelized coconut sugar tastes. You can make the topping ahead of time and even freeze it. It is like the easiest dessert and honestly my absolute favorite thing in the summer. And here is our sandwich assembly much later in the evening. I used vegan mayo and salted those tomatoes to get the excess water out because as much as I love a tomato, I don't like a watery tomato, and that does help a lot. And this sandwich, I'm not even kidding, was so beautiful and it tasted so good too. Here is Kyle's sandwich that he added some turkey and cheese to on tartine sourdough and the beautiful sunset that we watched in Santa Monica before we came home and made that peach crumble. I used about 5 peaches, but you can use any fruit and just top it with this topping. Cook it for about 30 minutes at 350 and it will be a hit at any party or barbecue you go to this summer. Please let me know if you try out any of the recipes that I shared, or if you are going gluten-free, what your favorite recipes are, because it'll be my 4th year being gluten-free in July, and I feel like I have a much better grasp on being gluten-free and having it not feel too restrictive, still having fun in the kitchen, and like making meals that really make me feel my best. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I also wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. Whether you're just starting out or currently managing a growing business, you need a website, and Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform that makes it easy to create a professional looking website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from product to content, even your own time, all in one place. I've been using Squarespace for years to host my website, lindseyrem.com, and it's gone through many iterations. I love how flexible Squarespace is. I used to use my website as a portfolio for my graphic design work when I was looking for jobs, and now I use it more as a blog and a landing page to learn about me as a content creator. But the options are truly endless. They have thousands of flexible website templates that allow you to customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs at any time so your idea, brand, or business stands out online. The reimagined drag and drop technology is what really sets the website building process apart from other website builders. It's a very intuitive process and it's super fun, even if you've never designed a website before. Squarespace also gives you access to powerful analytics about the back end of your website, where you can learn more about site visitors, page views, and analyze which channels on your website are the most effective. There's just really no limit when it comes to Squarespace in terms of creativity, which I love so much. If you're in need of a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/lindseyrem to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.